I guess that could work, like drugs. I guess. This is going well. A lot of advice coming at you right now. Did you see the new trailer? It's gonna be great.
So great.
Okay. You know, because that's another reason we can't adult. We're still stuck watching children's movies.
But they knew there's just gonna be 20-year-olds in the theater.
Yeah. I'll see you there, probably.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
That's the transition. See how smooth that was?
So smooth.
We're here to talk about how we can't adult. How old are you, Elena?
18.
And I'm 19.
But I keep thinking I'm 19 because birthday's coming up. Okay.
So we're technically adults.
According to the U.S.
Yeah. But we haven't gotten the hang of it yet. We don't know what we're supposed to be doing a lot of the time, I think.
No.
Especially when you're just like thrown into college.
Gotta handle all these newfound responsibilities.
Mm-hmm. So I registered to vote.
I didn't.
But
sorry.
You're letting America down.
We're gonna talk about why it's difficult.
And now it's about you. No. So I registered to vote in my hometown. But then I realized when I got here at college, I'm like, oh, I should change my address to here so I can vote here because I'm going to be here for like the next elections or whatever. So I changed my voting address to here, and then I realized, because I didn't realize I was dumb, that the primary, which is coming up, is actually during our spring break. So I would be home instead. It was just tedious, I guess. Or it's just like, I don't know. We say it's complicated, but that's probably because we're not used to the things that have to go on. Like,
I'm sure much more mature adults, adults.
What you said? Never mind.
Understand the voting process and how it works, and they understand the changes they need to make if they need to make any changes in the following years. But when you're first starting off, it's difficult.
Because then you need your social security number and stuff usually. Okay, part of it where I'm like kind of complaining is like, it is my fault that I didn't like realize the primary was during spring break. That was my bad.
And it's my fault for not having memorized my social security number to fill out the form when I needed to.
But you can still register for the...
Yes, I will
the
register
big one.
for that.
The big one.
I'm not letting my country down.
Another thing is like jobs. Okay, so I haven't had a real job yet. I know that's kind of bad.
I haven't had a real job yet. We both volunteered.
Yes, we volunteered, and I've babysat and like worked that way.
I babysat some when I need to replace other babysitters.
You're the backup babysitter. There's nothing wrong with that.
Internships.
You gotta become a people person, even though if you don't want to.
If you're given an opportunity, take it. Unless it's awful.
Yeah.
If it's given by your professor, and you want to go to that lecture and you think, oh, if I go to this, I'm going to get some extra credit. Or if I go to this, I could possibly get to talk with this person who has a really cool career that I like. You gotta take those opportunities where you can get them to get to your future path.
You gotta be proactive.
Yes, be proactive.
You can't sit on the sidelines as much. You gotta go search for that internship. You gotta talk to the people. You gotta convince them that you are worth their time.
You are number one.
I need this job, don't you see?
And if something doesn't work out, oh well.
You move on to the next one.
And I'm sure that's a better opportunity than the one that you were trying at before.
Because fate and everything.
College.
Yes, that's where we are right now.
How to do college. We're here.
You don't. You just come here and expect things to happen.
It's not that bad.
It's just more stress than you're probably used to in high school.
You're alone, so you have to handle everything by yourself.
Well, we're lucky we have each other. Like, you gotta make friends when you first get here. This doesn't have to do with how to do adult things. Well, I guess interacting with new people in situations that you're not used to is kind of, like,
yeah, I mean,
Well, you have to do when you're adult. You have to.
because voting and taxes are something that you should do. College is optional, and it's whatever life path you want to go down. But you're just generally alone unless your family lives like a mile away. You're probably not going to see them very often, and you need to do things by yourself with the support of your friends.
That you will make because you will.
Yes, and your family.
You'll find people that you like connect with.
Yes. We were already connected. We got it.
I guess going back to taxes, that's a thing that we technically wouldn't have learned how to do yet. Well, I took a class that kind of taught us, but like you don't know.
No, I have no experience in taxes. It's just there's the connection between the I have a job, so I have
Yeah.
to do taxes. So because those two things haven't happened, it's just
It hasn't come up. Like, I took a class called Personal Finances in high school my senior year, and they taught us like how to do taxes and some of that kind of stuff. But like, if you hadn't taken that class, or like your school doesn't offer that class, you would pretty much not know what to do. I would imagine. Well,
I have no
you
experience.
can probably figure it out.
with taxes, but like money management and like that one day of economics class where I had to learn, oh, I'm going to college, so I have to figure out how to pay for it and buying a car and a house and all these things in the future that I wasn't that concerned about at the time. This is what, sophomore year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that simulation. Like, at least when we did, we had to be like, oh, pick out somewhere you want to live, figure out what car you would want to buy, and you'd have to factor in like all the payments, and you'd be like, what? Where's all my money? What am I doing? I can't survive as an adult.
But we're here now, and we're hanging on.
We're not technically in the real world yet, some people would say.
No.
We're still kind of cushioned by an education.
Our campus is practically its own city, so we've got that sustainability going.
The thing with money, I guess, like, and spending and kind of like being responsible for that, like, you have the freedom that you, like, if you, I can't say it.
You don't want to go crazy because things aren't directly available to you. You don't have your parents bringing home groceries unless you went grocery shopping when you're home. But like if you didn't have a car and you didn't drive and get your groceries when you're at home and you just had everything given to you, then for stuff that you want side of what's available on campus, online shopping is this whole new realm. And you're just like, I want to buy all the things.
All the things.
So don't do that. You have
The self-control is very important once you get to this level of freedom.
You have to understand what you want and what you need and what you really want.
The things that you really want are kind of equal to the needs. Sometimes they surpass, but then you gotta realize they don't.
So you have to understand. You have to like find and consider for a long time what you really want before actually purchasing it.
You gotta think these things through. No impulse buying or anything like that.
That sale is just going to happen again next month.
That is a very good point. There's always some sale or something going on, and you don't need it. At least that's what I tell myself several times a day. Along with that freedom bit that we talked about earlier.
You're exposed to a lot of opportunities to go not on the right path in college.
Try many different things too.
So, sure, college is a place for many new experiences. You just have to understand what you want and understand what's going to impact your life in the best way possible and not risk what you're actually here for. That's your education.
It's an education. You're paying lots of money to be here. You better get the education you're paying for.
Aside the politics of it all, just make smart choices. If you have any sort of mentor in your life, if you have any sort of moral support, do what they would do, and then do better.
Oh, show them up. That's the key.
Take care of your body, your soul, your mind. Do what's best for you.
You should major in public speaking or something.
I can't do
They're spouting a lot of wisdom to the people right now.
This is just health class.
Now we're just lecturing them. We haven't done drugs,
No.
I swear, even though we might act like we
Oh.
do sometimes.
Also, prescription drugs. If you have... Okay, let's talk about the basics. You're exposed to a lot of alcohol, so don't give in to peer pressure, make your own choices, and don't go overboard.
You can have a fun time without alcohol.
Yes.
Just look at us. Moving on.
Okay. Prescription drugs can be a problem. If you have your prescription drugs, take them as they're supposed to be taken.
Don't give them to other people.
Don't give them to other people because they could have a severe reaction. They could use them as they're not supposed to. They were prescribed to you, so only you use them. Oh, they were prescribed.
Yes.
What was the other thing? Caffeine.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. Caffeine is a drug, in case you didn't know. Coffee counts.
Red Bull
Counts.
Monster.
Any type of energy drinks. Don't mix alcohol with meds. Don't mix energy drinks with alcohol.
Oh my god.
You just
be safe out there.
be safe. It is harmful to your body. That much sugar is harmful to you.
Too much
Just-
caffeine.
That much caffeine.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
be
even
careful and care about yourself to consider what you're taking in.
like I know, like you have a paper due in like 3 hours, and you're like you haven't done anything yet. Deadline's coming up. You gotta write like a 10-page paper.
And you only slept 3 hours the previous night. You just gotta do it. But that energy drink
Could kill you.
could hurt you.
It's probably not gonna kill you.
So, just focus. Probably go in an area that's not going to have any other technology. Just shut all your other distractions down and focus on the paper. If you need like a 5-minute break, and come back to it and just keep powering through until you get your stuff done.
Something that I suggest for situations like that, this is what I did for the final last semester. I downloaded a thing onto like my Chrome browser that you type in the websites that you want completely blocked,
That's cool.
and it locks it down. There's no way to get it back up. So like I locked down like Facebook, Tumblr, YouTube, everything that like would distract me.
Right.
So that way, even like if you need the internet for like resources and stuff, you still have the internet,
Right.
but you don't go like the websites that you would find distracting and like go and like scrolling for the next 3 hours. This is like part how to adult, half how to get through college also, I guess. There's always another outlet to deal with stress and other things happening with
Sports, hobbies that are healthy for you and fun to do with your friends.
Yes.
You could write, draw, go do some yoga. Yoga's really popular in college.
You know, it's
And
way
some
too
of-
cold for that right now.
Way too cold.
It was like 60 3 days ago, and now it's back to like 20s.
If you're one of those crazy people who wants to go jogging in shorts,
Do it.
go do it.
I won't join you, but do it.
That cold air is going to be really refreshing. You're going to get that adrenaline pumping. You're going to be focused on that run. And that's going to be amazing, and you're going to get your stress out, and it's going to be awesome.
We, of course, don't have the final word on everything.
Yes.
We are still, freshmen.
We're still freshmen.
So, we're credible, just,
We're credible as people with experience and eyes.
we do have eyes.
We see and empathize with those other college students and what they're going through.
And we want to do the same, and we want to help you. We'll follow this advice, mostly.
Nobody ever follows their own advice, but we'll try to follow our advice.
Yes.
We've gone over a lot of topics.
Yes, we have.
This is not a full synopsis. We're still learning.
Like I said, we're just first years.
I'm sure you have your own experience and your own advice to share with people in the comments.
Yes. That's the magic of YouTube. Just don't get into like a fight down there
Yes.
or anything.
Be polite, be respectful.
Mhm.
Like you
Or else
should
we'll come for you.
as an adult.
What?
You should as an adult. That's a choice to make. Be polite and respectful.
Yeah, so leave your advice below, and we'll read it and see what else is good, and we might mention it. It's a really good one. So, goodbye for now.
Thanks for watching.